Hello aspirants. If you are gearing up for CUET or CET entrance exam, you are in the right place. In this, we will be giving you comprehensive guide to navigate through the exams. From important dates to exam strategy, we have got you all covered. Let me introduce you to the SHTR, Society for Human Transformation and Research, which is an institution behind this plan. It is a society that also runs DSPSR, Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, which comes under one of its social work. SHTR is committed to social work and welfare of society through one of its services, including bridge courses that supports you after entrance examination and before the commencement of session. As all of you are preparing for CUET or CET on this crucial phase of your career, we are here to assist you to crack your CUET or CET exam, counseling, admissions, and scholarship through the modes available. Now, let me tell you something about GGSIPU, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. It is the first university established in 1998 by Government of NCT of Delhi under the provisions of GGSIPU Act 1998, which was later amended in 1999. The admissions to the programs of studies in GGSIPU are either through national level test or through common entrance test and CUET conducted by university or designated agencies. Now, here are some important dates that you should keep in mind. The date of examination. So your exam will commence from 15 May and will last up to 31st May. And the declaration of result of your exams would be on 30th of June. Here are some important points to keep in mind while appearing for CUET. As a candidate, you can choose up to a maximum of 6 subjects from all the 3 sections. The candidate has to select at least one language and general test. The duration for all test papers is 45 minutes except general test, because the duration for general test is 60 minutes. Now the CUET requirements for BBA course are as follows. The admission to BBA course in DU is done through 2 stages comprising of written test in CUET followed by the online counseling. The eligibility for the admission in BBA is you should have passed class 12 with CBSE board or equivalent with a minimum of attainment 50%. The subject that you should be opting for BBA are Section 1, which is of language, Section 2, which is of maths, and it is compulsory. The Section 3 is of general test. The general test has many dimensions, which we will be discussing in further slides. Now, CUET requirements for BBA course, but for admission in GGSIPU. The admission in GGSIPU is also done through 2 stages. The first is of written test, which is followed by online counseling. The eligibility is that you should have passed class 12 with minimum attainment of 50%. The subjects that you will be opting are Section 1, language, Section 2, business studies, which is compulsory, and Section 3 is of general test. Now, CUET requirements, but for admission in BCom Honors, Delhi University. The admission in BCom Honors for Delhi University is also done through 2 stages. First is of written test, which is followed by online counseling. The eligibility for the same is passing percentage should be 50% in class 12 with CBSE or equivalent board. The subjects that the candidate will be opting for BCom Honors are Section 1, language, Section 2, any 2 from list B1, and list B1 consists of these subjects: business studies, economics or business economics, environmental studies, and legal studies. The compulsory domain subject consists of maths, applied maths, accountancy, or bookkeeping. CUET requirements for BCom Honors, but in GGSIPU consists of two stages. First is of written test, which is followed by online counseling. The eligibility for the same is that students should have passed class 12 with a minimum attainment of 50%. The subjects that the candidate will be opting for BCom Honors is Section 1 and Section 3. Section 1 is of language and Section 3 is of general test. There are only two sections in BCom Honors for admission in GGSIPU. Now, the CUET requirements for BCA course in IP University, GGSIPU. Now, the admission in course BCA, GGSIPU consists of two stages. The first is written test, followed by online counseling. The eligibility for the same is passing percentage should be 50% in CBSE or equivalent board, but the student should have maths or computer science as his subjects in class 12. The subject that the student will be opting for BCA in CUET are Section 1, Language, Section 2, Mathematics, Section 3, Computer Science or Informatics Practice, and Section 4 is of General Test. Unlike BBA or BCom Honors, the BCA CUET comprises of 4 sections. Now, coming to the marking scheme of CUET exam, which is very important, the types of questions that you will be availed are MCQ types only. There will be no subjective type questions. Number of questions, the Section 1A and Section 1B, in which you have to attempt 40 questions out of 50. Section 2, you have to attempt 40 questions out of 50 again. But in Section 3, unlike Section 1 and 2, you have to attempt 50 questions out of 60. For every right answer, 5 marks will be given, but for every wrong answer, 1 mark will be deducted. No marks for no answer attempted. The maximum marks will depend on the number of domain subject. As the number of domain subject vary, the maximum marks would also vary. Since we are going to start with the English syllabus, I would like to brief about the syllabus of English, which is firstly reading comprehension and secondly verbal ability. The reading comprehension has subtopics consisting of factual passage, narrative passage, and literary passage. Factual passage consists of facts related passage with evidence based. Verbal ability consists of subtopics such as choosing the correct word, rearranging the parts, synonyms and antonyms, and vocab. The CUET general test has many dimensions. First one is logical reasoning, second is quantitative aptitude, third is current affairs, fourth is general knowledge, and the last is general mental ability. Thank you, students. Apart from the knowledge that we have given you so far, after the results will be released, we will assist you with form filling, selecting preferred colleges, and providing counseling. So, in order to avail these facilities also, stay connected with us through WhatsApp community group for next videos on specific subjects within your domain in BBA, BCom or BCA. हो गया सबसे बढ़िया था ये लास्ट में सबसे बढ़िया हो गया ना बस हाँ बीच में तो हो गया था कुछ नहीं हुआ था वो थोड़ा सा एडजस्ट पता नहीं क्या एक्चुअल में अटक गया रे ऐसे पीछे तो यहाँ खड़ी हो गई सुनेंगे सारा